Hey y'all, welcome back to the Bad Girlfriend Podcast. Another week, another episode of Rise and Thrive Mondays. I'm glad you are all here today. Thanks for tuning in. And if you like these inspirational, motivational messages each and every Monday, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the videos, to let me know that this is something I should continue doing. Okay. I'm your host, T. Marie, and I'm excited to kickstart your week with a burst of inspiration and positivity. As we dive into this beautiful new week, I want to take a moment to breathe deeply and exhale. You feel that? That's the fresh start that Monday brings. It's a chance for renewal, a blank canvas waiting for you to paint your masterpiece. Because for a lot of us, we try to start our Sundays and Mondays off as a new week. Probably starting your diet on a Monday. You may be just wanting to go into work with a different mindset, a better mindset to get the job done, to make it through the day, through the week, a new routine for your schedule with your children, or whatever it might be. It's a blank canvas to just start fresh and try something new, until you get it right. Today I want to talk about the power of perspective. You see, every week we have the opportunity to choose how we view our challenges, our goals, and even our setbacks. It's all about the lens through which we see the world. Because you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Mondays can sometimes feel daunting. The weekend is gone and the hustle of the week is right in the front of us. Y'all know how Fridays and Saturdays is probably the days where, we go outside. Like, we probably engage in activities with our family. You might go to, if there's your cup of tea, to the clubs, to bars, out to eat, just outside doing activities. You're not really in the house resting or just sitting around. And sometimes Sundays is our rest day for most people. We do our thing Fridays and Saturdays, and then Sunday we rest, and then because Monday we know we got to get back to it. And I don't know about y'all and any job I work, but it seems like Mondays you got to be prepared. Like, you definitely got to rest on Sunday, because it's like the bosses are back, like the people in management and all of that good stuff, they coming back, and you don't know whatever happened over the weekend. It could be chaotic over the weekend, and you're coming into something, and you got to go to meeting after meeting on Mondays. Maybe the calls might be coming in back to back to back to back. Mondays be hectic for most jobs that any of us work, and I think a lot of us can definitely relate to that. So but here's the thing. What if we flip the script, right? What if we saw Monday not as a burden, but as a lunch pad? And not a LUNCH, but a LAUNCH pad. A chance to dive head first into our dreams and our aspirations. Imagine waking up every Monday morning filled with excitement about what lies ahead. Picture yourself setting those intentions, mapping out our goals, and embracing every challenge as an opportunity to grow. Sounds like thebum.com, right? Sound good to me. Here's a little exercise for you. This is something we can do. Anybody can do. And it's pretty simple. You're gonna grab a piece of paper, open your notes app, because baby, I use my notes app like crazy now, because I'm 40 years old, and sometimes I be forgetting. Like, when I go to the grocery store, I be forgetting something that I needed to cook with, or I might even buy something twice and I already got it at home. So that'd be frustrating. So you can use your notes for your planner, like what you want to do for the week, or all kinds of things. So you're going to get your piece of paper, right? Open your notes app. I want you to write down 3 things you're excited about this week. 3 things. It could be anything at all. A project at work, a personal goal, or even a simple moment of joy, like having coffee with a friend. Your baby may have said a new word. You whatever brings you joy, whatever comes into mind, write down 3 things. Okay. Let those thoughts flow and feel that spark of motivation ignite within you. Now, as you go about your week, remember this. Every great achievement starts with the decision to try. If we never try, how will we know if we're going to be good at it? How the outcome going to be? If we never start, you got to start. And it's okay if it depends on what that goal is. If you don't get it right the first time, go back to the drawing board. Just repeat the steps. Go back to the drawing board, try it a different way and just, see how that works. If it works different, but if you never try, how would you know? That's kind of like self-sabotaging yourself. Like that's something I'm going to get into soon as well on that topic, self-sabotage. So stay tuned for that on this coming Wednesday. Well, it'll be already out by the time you hear this message. But if you never try, you'll never know. And that could hinder you and hurt you more than not trying at all. Because it's going to be a mental thing. It's going to be on your conscience. Man, what if I would have did that? That's where the what ifs come in at. But if you try and then okay, you just go at it go about it a different way or a different approach, or, just keep trying. Nothing wrong with trying, nothing wrong with failing, long as you try again, pick yourself up and try again. So if you encounter hurdles or moments of doubt, remind yourself that these are merely stepping stones on your journey. Embrace them, learn from them, and keep moving forward. And before we wrap up today's episode, let's take a moment to celebrate those small victories. Like I said, it could be anything, from you finally putting together a table that you've been sitting up in a box for the longest, or just whatever. Just the small victories count just as much as the big ones. Okay? Did you take a step towards your goal? Did you choose to be kind to yourself or someone else? Because sometimes we can beat ourselves up when, we feel like we're failing at something or not doing or being where we need to be at a certain point in our lives or with our goals or whatever. So we'll beat ourselves up sometimes, and we got to stop doing that. We got to, not seek encouragement all the time from other people, but seek encouragement within ourselves. I pray on the goals and the things that I want. I pray on it and I work toward it, because faith without work is nothing. You'll get nothing done. So, just don't beat yourself up about it. I always keep a positive mindset when it comes to that. And it'll work out. It'll work out. Just don't rush it. Take your time. It's not a race. It's a marathon, okay? Those moments matter. They accumulate, and before you know it, you're building a life filled with purpose and passion. And that's a great feeling when you accomplish something that you've been wanting to accomplish for a long time, and you finally put your mind to it and do it, and you actually meet that goal. What a feeling, because I recently, met a goal of mine that I talked about on my other channel. I'm 40 years old and I didn't receive my high school diploma. If you want to know more about that, you have to go check out my other channel and watch that video. But yeah, I finished school a couple of weeks ago, but I don't graduate until December, and I'm looking forward to that. And I'm gonna participate in the graduation, because they do it like a regular high school graduation. We're going to have the cap, the gown. We're going to be, the speeches. We're going to get to walk the stage, the whole 9 yards. So it was an accomplishment that I had been procrastinating with for years. And it was just a mental thing as well, because it was an embarrassment for me. And I always sometimes, depending on the topic or who I was around, or if that discussion came up, I always kind of in a way felt less than, because I didn't have my diploma. But I haven't cried yet. I think I'm gonna cry when I finally walk the stage. But just knowing I finished and they sent me my thing and said I was finished, congratulations, that meant everything to me. And I was so excited to tell my mom, my children. I was gonna hold it a secret until later on, but I couldn't contain it. So that was a moment for me. So here's my challenge for you this week: be bold, be brave, embrace the magic that Mondays can bring. Let's turn our dreams into action and our fears into fuel. That's going to be the end of this video. I want to thank you all for joining me today on Rise and Thrive Mondays. Remember, the best is yet to come, and you have the power to shape your week. Until next time, keep shining and keep striving. Let's make this week amazing, people. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.